Okay, hello guys. Uh, I'm going to start a course on Dbms, that is Database Management System. And as you all know, this is a very important subject, either your semester exam point of view or competitive examinations like UGC NET, UGC SET, GATE, CSIT, and also you'll find this subject to be mostly important as per the IT Officer Specialist examination conducted by SBS and other public sector banks. So I'll try my best to include all the important topics from the syllabus of those competitive examinations. Okay, as per my introduction, myself, Dr. Dibya Bora. I am a PhD in computer science and I have qualified different competitive examinations like GATE, UGC examinations for the lectureship, and then different other examinations related to my fields. And as per my research interest is concerned, they are machine learning and digital image processing. Specifically, I am working on advanced fuzzy learning based medical image processing. Okay, let's start today's first lecture. As you know, this is database management system. The more important fact about which we are going to study is our data. So what is data exactly? Suppose you have visited a website and when you have visited that website, the cookie may store your IP address that you have visited that website through that IP. Also, it might store your name, your age, like that. So what are they exactly? They are the data. Your IP address is the data for that website. Your name, data for that website. Similarly, your age, it's also data. So data can be defined as the facts and statistics stored or free flowing over a network, and most importantly they are just raw and unprocessed. Okay, so this means what? The first input is the raw and unprocessed objects, and they are our data. Got it? So coming to the next terminology, that is information. And what is information then? From the last example of the website, that throw cookie, it's storing the details of the users visiting that website, and if it is analyzed on the basis of different age intervals, that suppose from age 20 to 25, 25 to 23, and 30 to 35, like that, how many persons are visiting from that particular age group. Okay, so if this is conducted from that data, it has stored through that cookie, then that will become an information. So how will define information then? Exactly, data, when it is processed, it turns into information, that is something meaningful. Okay, so
We got it that information is derived from data. Data are the raw facts. When it is processed and turning into something meaningful, then it becomes information. Alright, next term is the most important term, that is knowledge. Okay, you'll see that everywhere, just like artificial intelligence, machine learning, pattern recognition, everywhere what we are checking for is nothing but knowledge. So what is knowledge then? Knowledge refers to the useful use of information. Okay, what is that then? Just I am giving you an example. Suppose from the last week you have been trying to learn Java, and more specifically, suppose you try to learn loop constructs in Java. Okay, you have gone through the theoretical things, you have read the book or from some online sources, gather information about the loop construct, that how it would be used, what are the exact syntax that to be followed, okay, the different rules. So you know about the loop construct in Java. But can I say that you do have knowledge on loop construct? No, not yet. Until you have not developed some programs by yourself where you are utilizing the information that you had earned by reading through the textbooks or through different online sources about the loop construct in Java, then you can't say that you have knowledge on that. Yeah, if you have constructed some new examples using the loop construct, okay, for some specific problems, and you are exactly having some personal experience on that, how to deal with that particular loop construct and the different problems you can solve with that loop construct, then I can say that you have knowledge on loop construct. So knowledge, from this very example you have got that knowledge is the useful utilization of information that you have gathered, okay, about a specific fact. So information can be transported, stored, shared without much problems and difficulties, but we can't say the same fact about the knowledge. Really, knowledge is difficult to earn until you do some personal experience and practice on that. So you have a lot of information. So what next task or next goal you should have? You should turn them into some knowledge by utilizing or by going through some useful utilization of them. I hope you have got this term knowledge. So coming to the next terminology, that is database. As you have information, or I can say that you have some amount of data, so next thing is that you have to store it somewhere, and database is the place or container where those data will be stored. Okay, so simply you can understand database is that place where your data is going to be stored. Now in a database, whatever the information you select or you have, that will become data. Suppose you have some information about the student, like course, like the address, like the IDs, and all of them are now data. Okay, you are supposed for collecting information about a student with ID 1 Okay, about his name, about his address. Now they are, all of they are data. Okay, so database is the container where we are storing the data. So as this is the first lecture, so I don't want to overload it by including some more contents. Today we have gone through some important terminologies that will be frequently used in this course. First we have got data, then information, then knowledge, then database. Okay, so I hope you have guys enjoyed this first lecture of mine. A simple question that I want you to answer through comments: which comes first, information or knowledge? If you are very serious about this course, then please do comment. Okay guys, then thank you for your attention and meet you in the next lecture. Thank you. Bye bye.